Hello, everybody. Welcome to the very first episode of the Unmuted Mic, where my Generation X mother and a millennial daughter are here to have an unfiltered conversation on the gray areas which remained untouched. So, before we get started, we would have a small little introduction about ourselves. Where are we from? Why are we here? And all of those questions would be answered in this introduction segment. So, let me get started. Mummy, can you do the honors for us, please?
Your order is my command.
Oh, I wish this would have happened from the beginning till now.
It has been happening. Okay. I'm Soumya. I completed my Bachelor's of Commerce before my marriage. After I got married, while I was working, I did my Master's in English Literature and then Bachelor's of Education. I was teaching children for almost 20 to 25 years, and as teaching was my passion all along, I found it very interesting. The students of today are very knowledgeable. Used to always be awestruck listening to their questions, their knowledge. Everything was really mind boggling for me. I enjoyed that period of time, and now I'm retired, so I'm feeling a little low about it, but I'm going to do something I know very well.
Yeah, you're already doing, Mummy.
Yeah, no, I've already started off. I hope I shoot up. Now I'll turn the table towards my daughter.
Yeah, thank you. So, to talk about myself, I'm Pooja, and I am a 37-year-old mother to a 5.5-year-old daughter who is in the world of curiosity with too many questions. And yeah, yeah. I always get diverted with this introduction part because I often feel that my identity is, of course, not defined as a mother, although but maybe because I'm still a new mother, I am still not getting a hang of it, and I feel no, I am a mother first and then rest of the profession. But I am actually a working professional in the IT world. It's been close to 10 years that I'm working in the IT industry and in a technical domain, of course. And my journey, I mean, I just fall short of words to talk about my journey often because it has taught me a lot. What I am today is only because of the experiences that I witnessed in my life, be it in regards to my work, or be it in regards to my personal life, be it regards to my family life. All this amalgamation of these experiences has made me what I am today. But one thing that was common amongst the people, of course, I met in my life was, each one of us had some story to talk about. And specifically, when I talk about those dark stories, dark phases in our lives, we often choose to keep it low key. We often choose to keep it under the carpet and not choose to speak it louder. So I am here today and taking this opportunity of YouTube forum to speak about those gray areas which always remain untouched. But again, I would want to make one more thing very clear that, of these experiences are often going to be unique, different. Each one of us are going to have a different way of dealing these experiences. But my little way of dealing with these experiences would be, I'm going to be the voice to all of those experiences, because I often feel that when we come across these dark phases in our life, and if we feel okay, even she's going through it, so I often look at it in a way that okay, I'm not the only one who is suffering.
And sometimes we don't have anybody to discuss about these things, we always keep mum.
Yes, absolutely.
And that is the reason today we have people facing a lot of mental issues, like I would say, isn't
yes,
it?
Yes, very true, very true. And we are here to talk about that. I'm going to address the issues from generations, I think. Maybe being a millennial, I get this opportunity to experience the Gen Zs a little bit as well, and of course my era as well. So we're going to talk about those sequence in this podcast episodes that we're going to come across. But of course, before we talk about all of that in detail, I have this question for you, Mummy. Having a podcast, starting this podcast channel and naming it the Unmuted Mic, and you approving it, of course, it was my idea. why or what made you decide to join me? Before you give any sort of answer, I would want to use this forum as an opportunity to thank mummy, because in every phases of my life, mummy, be it ugly, worse, bad, best, you've always been there. I have always had your back.
So don't make me cry now.
No, no, not at all. Mummy, you're not so easy to cry that you're going to cry. She's a very strong woman, ladies and gentlemen, by the way. So I just hope that that's not the answer that you've joined here. That's the reason I wanted to thank you and make you feel a little better. But although I mean all of those words.
Okay.
What made you join podcast?
Podcast. That is a very tricky question, actually. Yes, as I said, that I was a teacher, and I used to meet a lot of students with various mindset. Me, I immediately felt like this was what I was looking for. Like when during my teaching career, I had these students of 8th, 9th, and 10th, coming and asking me questions on stigmatized subjects or censored subjects. And I didn't know whether I should answer them, whether the parents would be okay with the answers or not. And always wish that there would be a platform where these kind of things will be openly discussed, so the children will not be confused or not have answers for these kind of questions. So the moment you asked me, then I said, yeah, this is the place where I want to give my opinions. I want to also, clear some of the doubts those children had, and on a positive note, I would like to say that people will also open up, discuss it, and it won't be stigmatized by the society anymore. So the little bit that I can do for the awareness and for the benefit of the society, as a teacher, we are the ones who are molding youngsters into good citizens. And in my way, in a small way, I would like to contribute to the society. So the opportunity when I got from you, I said, why not?
Oh, wow. Such a wonderful answer. But that reminds me, when I believe when I was a child as well, or in my career of, corporate life, uh, maybe it is a legacy that is passed on to me or what. I often feel that even if, I do not come from that background of teaching, or I do not have any glimpses of, me teaching from a teaching background rather. I always had that urge of, going and, discussing things with people whenever they are low in their phases, or I see them, struggling in taking decisions, critical decisions in their lives. I always felt that just speaking to them and making them feel that these kind of things are normal, or just touching those pain points, have made a major difference. Although I don't come from teaching background, it has somewhere, that legacy, do you think, has passed on to me as well? When you gave me this answer, it really
Yeah,
made me
actually,
think.
my mother was a principal. My sister was a teacher at one point of time. So yes, you can say that legacy. My mother's mother also was a teacher. So that legacy was passed on, though I could not pass it on to my children. Both my children are into IT, and both of them are engineers. But then I think somewhere, because it is instilled in me, certain values, certain things as a teacher is instilled in me, making people aware of what is right, what is wrong. So maybe the genes are passed on to you. So you might, of course, have that kind of, feeling or perception towards these kind of things, where you can also bring about an awareness amongst the people, I think.
Around us. Yes, yes, absolutely. And that takes me to the next segment. So now that the conversation is getting more intense and a little more serious, I would want to move to our next segment, my beautiful people. This segment is about brainstorming.
Oh my God, you're making me nervous.
Oh no, not at
As
all.
it is,
Actually,
these
I am
lights,
nervous.
cameras, and everything are really pressing my panic button. And over and above that, now you're going to start a brainstorming session.
But mummy, I don't think these lights, cameras, and mics have been not been your friend actually. Because I think all your teaching career, I've always seen you not only teaching the students but going out and out, right, out and about, and on the dais, be it your annual day, be it your conferences that you
Yeah.
attended. You've always been there on the dais, been there in front of the camera and mics. Although I think the audience were quite limited.
Yeah, limited, and that was my comfort zone. Children, most of the time, would be my audience. But now this is a wider spectrum, so I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
I am a little nervous, but still, I think I'm doing good.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. You are. You are. You don't at all look nervous.
Oh
So,
my god.
moving back to our brainstorming session. So, in this session, it's going to be a little bit of understanding as to how did we turn out to be this human, or how are we molded into this personality. Often it is said that, our
Mhm.
childhood traumas, or maybe experiences, I would call it
Exactly.
as,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
is made the person that we are today. And certain childhood traumas
Hmm.
have uh, kind of refrains us to an
Mhm.
extent to open up, in a wider
Exactly.
way.
Yeah, yeah.
So let's why not plunge into our childhood memories. Mummy, I would want to know, you were you the same person that you are today, or you were a very different person?
No, you'll be surprised. I was a very reserved, introvert kind of a person. Okay, I hardly wanted to socialize because I remember whenever guests used to come home, I used to go and sit in my room, never converse with them, and this was a issue my parents had. And my mother also passed away when I was very young, so maybe that's why nobody pushed me, to socialize, to come out.
I know this episode is incomplete. The introduction is incomplete. But this is it for today's episode. Stay tuned for the next episode to know more about us and the grey areas that we would be touching. But before I sign off, I would want to tell you all, please subscribe to the Unmuted Mic, comment for your new suggestions, and hit the like button, because that's going to be a motivation for us to keep continuing and doing this great job. I, Pooja, signing off. Bye bye and take care.